In this video, we're going to run a super simple opening range breakout strategy for one full week using just a $100 account. And yes, this is one of those strategies that looks almost too simple to be real, but that's exactly why we're testing it. Here's the plan. Every day, we'll take 2 trades max, one during the London session and one during the New York session. On the M15 chart, I'll mark the high and low of the very first 15-minute candle of the session. Then I'll place a buy stop above the high and a sell stop below the low. Whichever one gets triggered first, I'll cancel the other order and just let the trade run. Super mechanical, no bias, no indicators, no extra analysis, just pure opening range breakout. Stop loss goes on the opposite side of the range. Target is a clean 1 to 2 risk to reward. Lot size stays fixed. And hey, if you enjoy these kinds of trading experiments, make sure to hit like and drop a comment. It helps the channel more than you think. Alright, let's kick off the week with the first London session setup. Alright guys, it's Monday, and here's how I'm setting up the very first test for this ORB strategy. So right at 7 AM MT4 time, the moment the first M15 candle of the London session closes, I place 2 pending orders. A buy stop at the range high and a sell stop slightly below the range low. And if you're wondering why the sell stop looks a bit farther than usual, yeah, that's because price was way too close to the level. MT4 threw that price is too close to market price error, so I had to push it down just a little to get the order accepted. Still the same idea, just a tiny buffer. For this test, I'm keeping everything consistent. Fixed 0.10 lot size, fixed 10 pip stop loss, and a clean 20 pip take profit. Simple 1 to 2 risk reward every single trade. No trailing, no break even, nothing fancy, just pure ORB rules. And for Monday, London ORB, the sell stop was the one that got triggered. So once that happened, I immediately deleted the buy stop. Now it's just a matter of letting the market do its thing. But this time it didn't go in our favor. Price broke out, stalled, and came straight back up to hit the stop loss. So yeah, Monday London ORB ends with a losing trade, and the account is now down to $90. Not the best start, but hey, this is ORB. Sometimes that first breakout has zero momentum. We stick to the rules anyway. Alright, moving on to setup 2. This time we're testing the New York ORB. My MT4 shows New York open at 12:00. So the moment that first M15 candle closes, I mark the high and the low of that range, exactly like how we did it for London. Then, same mechanical process. Buy stop on the high, sell stop on the low, both with 10 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit, and the lot size stays fixed at 0.10. No guessing, no bias, just follow the breakout rules. And for this New York ORB, the sell stop was the one that triggered. I immediately deleted the buy stop and just let the trade play out. And finally, some good news. This breakout actually followed through cleanly. Price pushed down with momentum and hit the take profit without any drama. So Monday ends green, and the account is now back up to $110. A nice bounce back after the first loss. Exactly why mechanical rules exist. One breakout fails, the next one runs. Alright guys, moving on to our third setup of the week, and this one is for the London session again. Same rules as always. As soon as the first M15 London open candle closes, I mark the high and the low, and then I place 2 pending orders, a buy stop at the high and a sell stop at the low. But for today, the buy stop was a little too close to market price, so I pushed it slightly higher just to avoid that price too close error on MT4. Still the same logic. No bias, no guessing, just the system doing its thing. Lot size stays fixed at 0.10. Stop loss is always 10 pips, and take profit is always 20 pips. Super mechanical. And for today's London session ORB, the sell stop was the one that got triggered. As soon as that happened, I deleted the buy stop and just let the trade run. Honestly, I really like trading with this kind of rule-based approach. No thinking, no analysis, no stress. Just place the orders, follow the rules, and whatever happens, happens. And this time, TP actually hit. Not gonna lie, that felt good, especially after the rough start on setup 1. So trade 3 ends as a win, and the account balance bumps up to $130. Let's see if this momentum can hold. Alright, moving on to our second setup of the day, New York ORB. Same procedure as always. After the first M15 candle at New York Open, 12 MT4 time, I mark the high and low and place two pending orders. Buy stop at the high, sell stop at the low. As usual, the sell stop was a bit too close to the current price, so I nudged it slightly lower to avoid MT4 rejecting the order. Lot size stays at 0.10, stop loss at 10 pips, take profit at 20 pips. This time, the sell stop got triggered, so I deleted the buy stop and let the system run. Honestly, there are tons of ORB strategies out there online, but this is just one variation I'm testing. I like it because it's fully mechanical. Just set the pending orders, define SL and TP, and let the rules do the work. No guessing, no emotions, just seeing how this particular style performs in real time. And TP hit perfectly. Another win. Feels good because today we got both trades green. The account balance now climbs to $150. That's a solid day following the rules, and it really shows the power of sticking to a mechanical system. Alright, moving on to setup 5. Back to London ORB. Same rules as before. Two pending orders, one above the high, one below the low. This time, the buy PO got triggered. SL still at 10 pips, TP at 20 pips, lot size 0.10. Honestly, following the rules makes it so easy. I just set it and let it play out. No stress, no overthinking. But this one didn't go our way. Hit the stop loss, so the trade ended in a loss. Balance is now down to $140. One of those trades that reminds you even simple setups have their losing days. Alright, setup 6, New York ORB on Wednesday. Same setup as usual. Two pending orders, one above the high, one below the low. This time, the sell PO got triggered. SL 10 pips, TP 20 pips, lot size 0.10. Have you guys ever tried the ORB strategy yourself? I've seen so many variations online, but this one's my simple take. Just mark the high and low, set the orders, and let it run. No overthinking. And this time, it worked out nicely. TP hit, and the balance is now up to $160. If you've been keeping track, that's 3 straight days of finishing green. Makes you wonder, is the ORB really this effective, or am I just getting lucky? Either way, I'm not jinxing it. We'll see how Thursday plays out. Setup 7, London ORB. Same two pending orders as usual, just nudged the sell PO a bit lower because it was too close to the market price. This time, the buy PO got triggered. SL 10 pips, TP 20 pips, lot size 0.10. Honestly, when this triggered, I was watching it like, okay, let's see if it plays out. And of course, with a 1 to 2 risk to reward, it's totally normal to take a small hit now and then. No panic, just part of the system. And yep, it got stopped out. Balance dropped to $150. Not a big deal though. The account's still in green overall, so I'm happy with how the week's going. Alright, setup 8. New York ORB. Two pending orders as usual, nudged the sell PO a bit lower since it was close to the current price. SL 10 pips, TP 20 pips, lot size 0.10 like always. And boom, sell PO triggered at 1.31717. Honestly, watching it move toward the target was kind of fun. It's just following the rules, no overthinking, and the system does its thing. Take profit hit, and the balance is now $170. 8 trades in, and the account's grown nicely. Crazy, right? Just a quick reminder, this is an experiment. I'm using slightly aggressive lot sizes here. If you're trying this at home, don't copy my risk management blindly. Play safe, test on a demo, and adjust your size properly. Alright, setup 9. London ORB, last day of the week. Two pending orders again. This time the buy PO triggered. SL 10 pips, TP 20 pips, lot size 0.10. And yeah, hit the stop loss. Balance drops to $160. Honestly, that's just part of trading. Nothing to get worked up about. We're following the rules. 1 to 2 risk to reward keeps us safe, even when a trade goes against us. Setup 10, New York ORB. Same routine as always, 2 POs, nudged the sell PO slightly below the low because it was close to the price. Sell PO triggered, SL 10 pips, TP 20 pips, lot size 0.10. And yep, another stop hit. Balance now $150. Not ideal, but that's the reality. Losses happen. The good thing, we're still overall up for the week, and it's a reminder why sticking to rules beats guessing. That wraps up our 1-week test of the ORB strategy using both London and New York sessions. 10 trades in total, and here's the reality. Some wins, some losses, but overall, the account grew from $100 to $150 by Friday. That's about a 50% gain for the week. Not bad at all considering we're only running 1 or 2 trades per day. And honestly, that's exactly the point of this experiment. We kept it mechanical, low stress, and strictly rule-based. Set the pending orders, let the market do its thing. No overthinking, no chasing trades. Sure, we had a couple of stop losses, especially towards the end of the week, but because we followed a 1-to-2 risk to reward and fixed lot sizing, we stayed overall in the green. That's one of the key takeaways. Risk management and consistency beat guessing every time. Remember, I used slightly aggressive lot sizing to test the experiment. Don't just copy it straight onto your live account. Always backtest or demo first. Anyway, that's the week in the books. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, trade smart, stick to the rules, and stay safe.